Hi, my name is Professor William Corder, and I am the instructor for this Physical Geography and the Environment 101 lab for the spring 2023 intersession at Santa Ana College. Now, we call it the spring intersession. In reality, of course, it takes place in the month of January in 2023, but this is the name of what it is. I'm going to tell you a little quick thing about geography before I get rolling and teaching you or showing you, demonstrating to you how you get onto this class and some of the things that you need to do. I have a friend that I work out with at the YMCA. His name is Gabriel. He goes by Gabe, and he's a Vietnam veteran. And when he found out that I teach geography for a living, he said, I did not realize how important geography was until I got sent to Vietnam. And then I realized how important it is. Because, of course, you need to be able to read maps and call in reinforcements and sort out where the other side is at and all kinds of things like that. So it's kind of always with you, whether you know it's there or you don't know it's there. Geography is a really important discipline that is all the time kind of circling around you. Here's what we do. You type in sac.edu, like sac.edu, like you see there, and either this page or a very similar page is going to show up. You click on Canvas up at the top, and when you do that, this bronze banner is going to show up. When you click on the bronze banner, that will then allow you to input your information, and when you do, your Canvas dashboard is going to show up. I don't know whether you can see that. Somebody just texted me. So if you do, then you can see it. If not, then you didn't see it. So you find your class. This is my dashboard. So the thing is that this is going to be different from yours. But you find your class, Geography 101L, number 18240, which is your lab. Click on that. Some of you have probably had me before, and some of you are taking this class simultaneously, the lab simultaneously with the class for January. Whichever way it goes, if you've already had me, you kind of know the drill. Start here, good place to start. If you click on that, I would read through this and make sure you know what it says. Then you can see the school builds in redundancy. Directly below that, you can see Welcome to Physical Geography and the Environment 101 Lab. Yes, this is similar to start here. So you don't need to read that. It's almost exactly the same thing. Click over here on the syllabus. We are going to have a quiz the first week on the syllabus. So make sure that you go through this and read this in detail so that you can do well on the syllabus quiz and start gathering points right away. The syllabus should open completely for you. You can see there's also a document here if you want to print it yourself. Like, for example, if you want to have a printed copy of it while you're taking the quiz. However you do it is fine with me. I will say this also, because this is a fully online lab, I can't stop you from having screenshots or notes or anything else when you're taking the exams. I can't stop you from doing that. So take advantage of it. So here we have the Santa Ana College mission statement, the Rancho Santiago Community College District mission statement, the no-show statement. Notice no-shows, Title V. This is the state of California. I am required to drop you the first week if you do not complete the assigned graded material. I have to drop you. There's no exceptions to this, not even for you. So please make sure you do it because it's a law and I have to drop you. And I don't care what other people do, I'm going to follow the law on it. Canvas contact information, please upload or type in their phone number, 844-612-7428. They're available for you 24/7 for free. I will also point this out that if something goes wonky or weird or whatever, you have a technological problem while you're taking a quiz or an exam, I'm not going to be sitting on my email waiting for you to contact me 24/7. I'm not available like that. I'm not an ER doctor. So if you contact them, they can help you and work through whatever the technological problem is because that's what they do. Their tech support. So make sure you have that so you can just click on it or type it in really quickly. Call them and they usually answer very quickly. Disclaimer, I reserve the right to modify this course overview syllabus if needed. We've lived in wacky times now, so anything can happen. If you're going to contact me, please contact me either via my email right here, corder_bill@sac.edu, or message me through Canvas. I'm generally pretty good at getting back to emails and messages like within 48 hours, usually quicker than that. Course name, description, and format, please read through that. The textbook, there is no textbook for this class. Course placement and transferability, so this is what you're taking this for, what it does for you. DSPS statement, if you're a DSPS student, please get that documentation to me as quickly as possible so I can accommodate you appropriately. Student learning outcomes, please read through that. Course objectives, course topics. As I said, there's a quiz on the syllabus. Attendance is taken by you doing the graded assignments. If you don't do the graded assignments, you're not here, and I have to drop you. By law, I have to drop you. Course grading, 14-point syllabus quiz. Lab quiz is worth varying amounts of points in each module. There's 16 modules in this class. 14 of them have quizzes in them, and then 2 of them have exams, the midterm exam, 100 points, and the final exam, 100 points. Grades are assigned on a percentage basis as follows. Notice that. No exams will be dropped. No lab quizzes will be dropped. Syllabus quiz will not be dropped. There are no makeups, retakes, or redos on any graded assignment. Once a graded assignment or quiz closes of any sort, quiz or exam closes, it cannot be reopened, and 0 will be assigned for any and all quizzes or exams or anything else that doesn't get taken. So notice Module 1. This is the first week. Week 1, Module 1, Week 1, Module 2, Week 1, Module 3, Week 1, Module 4. So you need to complete all 4 of those modules the first week. We're doing this very rapidly. You're doing a 16-week semester in 4 weeks. And you can see that it tells you what's in each one of these and how much the points are for each one. Then week 2, you have module 5, 6, 7, and then module 8 is where your midterm exam is. The midterm exam is based on the first 7 modules. And then we just repeat this for the next 8 modules until we get to module 16, which is based on the modules 9 through 15. Okay, Canvas course site, some information about Canvas, technical support. Obviously, required technology, you need to have good technology to be able to take this class because it's completely online. So if you're doing this on your phone, this is probably not the best way to do it. And Canvas suggests that you use Chrome, not Safari. I'm a Mac user myself, but I use Chrome for this. So make sure that you either go to the school and use their technology, or you have really good technology and really good internet connection, because if you don't, I can't do anything about it. If your internet shuts off, I can't do anything about it. I can't give you special accommodations that nobody else gets. So make sure you're in a place and a time and everything that everything works out right for you. Academic honesty and student code of conduct, assignments in Canvas, important dates. Notice the final exam is from Wednesday, the 25th of January at 12 a.m. through Sunday, the 29th of January at 11:59 p.m. Once that 11:59 p.m. rolls around on January 29th, the class is over, and that's it. So if you don't complete everything that's due by then, you will get zeros on this stuff, and I can't reopen them. Miscellaneous, please read through that. Title IX, very important stuff. Legal stuff, citations. Okay, course description, required materials. Some of this stuff is redundant. As I said, there's no textbook. Instructor contact, there I am at the Taj Mahal. There's the contact information, emailing me. Please make sure when you email me, in the subject box you put Geography 101L and the ticket number, which is 18240. That way I know what class you're in. Very good. A couple examples of emails. There's a reason I put them in there. If you read through this, you might actually find this humorous. So if you read through this, you'll say, hey, yeah, I see why he wants to do that. Something about me, and then course objectives. Okay, let's go over here to modules. As I said, mine looks a little different from yours because I'm an instructor. These are instructor resources. You don't see that. But course information module, make sure that you go through each one of these bulleted points here. So welcome to physical geography of the environment lab, and then the course syllabus. As I said, it's redundant. It's the same one that you saw a minute ago. Instructor contact, communication plan, course policies, and so on. Come down here. Here's module 1. So we start with module 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the first week of the semester. You need to do all of those. And there is a lab quiz in each one of those. And in module 1, there's a syllabus quiz. So there's a syllabus quiz. If you click on that, you'll see that. You read the instructions, and then you take the quiz. And it's based on the syllabus. So if you read the syllabus, you should be okay with this. Get those 14 points nice and easy. Now, I would do this. I would go to the module 1 introduction and read through that little introduction and then watch the video because it tells you something about it. Backspace over here. And then you can see at the end of module 1 down here, you have introductory lab quiz. So this is the introductory lab. When you click on that, it's going to automatically open for you. And what you want to do is complete it. So you read through it. There it is. You read through it. Here's the terminology that you need for the midterm exam and the objectives for the midterm exam. Everyone in the labs has that on it, and that's what you're going to be tested on the midterm and then eventually the final. And so you go through this, you read it, you complete these exercises. So this one's just converting Celsius to Fahrenheit and Fahrenheit to Celsius and so on. You go through and take this bit of a test on water quality and what's in water. Back over here. And there are some lectures on this, introductory lab, whoops, sorry about that, introductory lab pH scale explanation, introductory exercise 2 water experiment. You must watch that in order to be able to complete this lab correctly. And then you come down here and you take the quiz. The quiz is based on those questions on the lab itself. So if you complete them, most of them are verbatim. They're the same thing. Not all of them are, but most of them are from the lab. And that's the quiz. Then you're done. You move on to the next one. So then you come to Module 2. You watch the introduction. It's a little more detailed. All of these little lectures here. You can see Geographic Grid Part 1 Latitude. Here's a lecture of me going through how latitude works. Click on Next below that. Right-hand side. Brings you to the next one, Geographic Grid Part 2 Longitude, and so on. Okay? And you complete the lab. It's going to open up automatically, just like I showed you before. Click on that if you want me to. Sure, why not? I don't want to run out of time here. There we go. If I click on that, it's going to open up. And Shazam! Not the greatest movie in history, as we all know. There it is. Okay, and you do the same thing. You go through this and complete the exercises, exercise 1.1, and so on. Okay? And then when you finish with all of this with Module 2, then you take the Module 2 quiz. And you can see that this is due by January 7th. And the introductory lab quiz is also due by January 7th. The first 4 are all due by January 7th. And you see Module 5, 6, 7, 8 is the midterm exam. So Modules 1 through 7, this is the midterm. Modules 9 through 16, that is the final exam. Okay? Very good. All right, if you have any questions, email or message me. If you would like 5 extra credit points on your midterm exam, email me or message me by 11:59 p.m. on January 7th with the name of the guy who I work out with at the YMCA, and I will give you 5 extra credit points. So put the name of the class, Geography 101, 18240, his name in the subject box, so all that goes in the subject box, and then your name in the body of the email. By the way, on the email itself that I sent to you that this is included in, that this video is included in, there's also extra credit in there too. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nod, nod. All right, good luck. Let's have a great semester.